I think competition makes people, sort of get up and say, well, I better do this now. It gets me moving a little bit. Yeah. But on the other hand, there's another aspect to competition, and that is keeping quiet about what you're doing, thinking that there's so much competition out there and that you have to keep things secret. And I've just noticed that every time I've wound up telling somebody about some unpublished thing that we've done, I wind up getting so much more information back from them because I get their input into the work. So there's this balance that I think people have to come with. I think that getting people stimulated to get in and say, well, I better, I don't have the luxury to just sit around. I actually have to get down and get an answer. I think that's not a bad idea. I mean, you don't want it all the time. You don't want to drive yourself crazy. And I also think people shouldn't be driven so much by what they're doing that they constantly figure, I'm in a race and that means I have to get this stuff out, maybe even before I'm sure of what I'm doing. That's clearly, there's a problem there. But I think the idea of you want to have, competition is not a bad thing. It sort of stimulates you, probably gives you more ideas because other people are coming up with things that you wouldn't think of. But you also want to, I think, have some time to develop your own ideas and go off in directions that are not so driven by some sort of timeline.